Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello and welcome, my dear students, to our lesson of today, which is going to be about 3B, do's and don'ts, from the book Traveler 2. This lesson is for the first secondary stage from the second semester, prepared by Amna Madkhali and presented by Yasser Nakhli. In our lesson today, Inshaallah, we will express obligation and lack of obligation. Also, we will express prohibition. Now warm up. Do you like exploring new places? How does it make you feel? Okay, very good. Now let's go to reading. Read the text quickly and match the questions from A to E, these questions, with the paragraphs from 1 to 5, which is going to follow. Okay, now please, first let's read quickly and then we will, inshallah, match the questions from A to E with the paragraphs from 1 to 5.
3B. Do's and don'ts. 1. Reading. Caving, ESM interview. They're dark, cold, wet and dangerous places. So why do people explore them? Who better to ask than the country's top caver, Clive Stewart?
Well, up until the late 19th century, scientists explored caves for study. In 1889, Edouard Alfred Martel used ropes and ladders to go down vertical caves over 100 meters deep because he liked exploration. Today, we call these caves potholes, and they are the most popular with cavers. It's the thrill of the unknown and discovering new places. Sometimes you have to walk through waist-high water or climb a slippery rock face, and you think, what am I doing? But then you discover a huge underground cave with beautiful rock formations, and it all seems worth it. Of course, half the fun is trying to get back out of the cave. Most caving clubs have special programs for beginners. They must learn the basic skills above ground first. They aren't allowed to take part otherwise. You have to be physically fit for caving, and the minimum age for club members is usually 16. Never explore caves alone, always in groups. And you mustn't go without an experienced caver. Also, it's a good idea to leave a note of your trip and the time you expect to return with someone. Caving can be dangerous. It's very easy for accidents to happen. But rescuing people is very difficult, sometimes impossible. Without light, you are lost. So each person must have a headlamp and at least one extra, as well as batteries. You need some strong ropes, and a first aid kit is necessary too. You don't have to wear special clothing, as long as what you wear is warm and waterproof.
Okay, very good. Now let's match each one of these questions here, okay, from A to E. A, do you need special training? B, how did it all start? C, apart from strong boats and helmets, what safety equipment do you need? D, why is caving so popular? E, what's the most important thing to remember? Okay, what is your answer for number 1? It will be B. Very good. B. Here, number 2. D. Yes. Number 3. It's A. Very good. Doing great, actually. Number 4. A. Excellent. And number 5. C. The equipment, of course. Very good. Now, C. Read again and write true for T for true, F for false. Number 1. Scientists started cave exploration in the 19th century. 2. Cavers enjoy getting into caves more than getting out. 3. You do the first part of the training in a cave. 4. Teens under 16 cannot go cave exploring. 5. Only experienced cavers should explore caves alone. Number 6. All members of a group must have more than one light. Number 7. Special clothes are necessary. Okay, now let's check our answers. Number 1. F, very good. False. Number 2, false. 3, false. 4, false. 5, false. 6, it's true. And number 7, finally, true too. D. Now look at the highlighted words in the text and match them with the meanings from A to F. 1, vertical. 2, thrill. 3, formations. 4, beginners. 5, the minimum. 6, waterproof. A, excitement. B, shapes. C, going straight up or down. D, not letting water in. E, people starting to learn. F, the smallest possible. And your answer is number 1 with C, going straight up. Number 2, thrill, excitement. 3, formation. B, shapes. Number 4, E, people starting to learn, beginners. Number 5, the minimum, that's mean F, the smallest possible. And number 6, waterproof, that's mean not letting water in. Now number 2, vocabulary, word building. Now look at the nouns below and write the verb which they derive from. Look at the nouns. Here we have nouns below and write the verb. Extract the verb out of here, out of formation, excitement, and so on. Okay? And look at here at this note. A lot of nouns are formed by adding a suffix to a verb. Okay, let's check our answers. Number 1, formation, taken from form. Excitement, taken from excite. 3, appearance, taken from appear. 4, exploration, taken from explore. 5, performance, from perform. Okay, number 6, preparation, taken from prepare. Very good. Number 7, survival, from survive. Number 8, improvement, taken from improve. Number 9, discussion, taken from discuss. Number 10, communication, taken from communicate. 11, arrival, from arrive. And 12, finally, organization, taken from organize. Very good. Let's go to grammar. Have to, don't have to, must, mustn't, need to, don't need to, or needn't. Okay, now read the examples and decide what each of them means. Choose A, B, or C. Now you have to read these examples and you have to choose. A, here it is necessary. B, it is not necessary. C, don't do it. Okay, number 1, you have to be physically fit. Which one? A, B, or C? It is A. Number 2, you don't have to wear special clothing. It's B. It is not necessary. C, each person must have a headlamp. A, it is necessary. Number 4, you mustn't go without an experienced caver. C, don't do it. 5, you need to have safety equipment. A. 6, experienced cavers do not need to take training course. B. 7, you needn't buy special clothing. That's B. 2. Practice now. Look at the sign and make sentences using have to, don't have to, need to, don't need to, must or mustn't. Look at here, look at these signs and try to make sentences. Wear a helmet at all times. You have to, you must wear a helmet at all times. Ticket office, you need to buy a ticket for the gallery. You have to buy a ticket for the gallery, or you must buy a ticket for the gallery. Okay. Channel Fun Park, Tuesday entrance free. Okay. You don't have to pay to enter the fun park on Tuesday. No bike allowed in the park. You mustn't take your bike in the park. No flash photography. You mustn't take photographs using a flash. Now speaking, a game. Work in groups of 4. Look at the places below. One student chooses one of the places and the other 3 in the group have to find out which place it is by asking questions about what you have to, don't have to, mustn't, and etc. Do there. Use the ideas in the box. Okay. Train, plane, school, stadium, park, and gallery. Wear seatbelt. Eat. Use mobile. Buy tickets. Take pictures. Do you have to wear a seatbelt there? No, you don't. Can you eat there? And you can use many questions. Okay, evaluation now. Complete the blanks with the correct form of the words in capitals. Last year, I saw an advertisement in a newspaper for fun time holidays. This also arranges trips for business. So I told my boss about it. He liked the idea, and after along with my colleagues, we chose a skills weekend. Okay, let's check our answers. This organization. 2. Discussion. 3. Survival. Use the prompts to write sentences using have to, don't have to, need to, don't need to, needn't, or must not. Have special equipment. Bring water. Wear headlamp. Now try to use the prompts here to write the sentences. Okay. Now let's check our answers. Have special equipment. You need to have special equipment. Very good. Bring water. You must bring water. And finally, you need not wear a headlamp. You needn't wear a headlamp. Today we learned how to express obligation and lack of obligation. You have to be physically fit. You needn't buy special clothing. We express prohibition. You mustn't take your bike in the park. These are the references: Traveler 2 Student's Book, Workbook, Teacher's Guide, and Google Clip Arts for Pictures. For more information and lesson, please do not hesitate to call us on our website, our Twitter account, or our phone number. Thank you and hope to see you again. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.